Hello to anybody watching this video. Thanks for checking it out. I'm sharing some ideas that I've had for a logo for the website Small Biz Geek. I've been experimenting with layout and concept, typography. I've even been experimenting with hand-drawn effects like this highlighter felt pen effect. So what's the website about? Well, it's about design, marketing and technology. Three things that interest me. The reason I chose three concepts is because the rule of three is quite powerful in design and in the arts, in copywriting, in all kinds of things. The rule of three, it's just the right number of elements to use. So here's the website that I've been working on. I've put this logo into the top left corner temporarily just so I get an idea of what it looks like. You can see that the blog has a hand-drawn feel to it, like I'm thinking on paper almost, and that's how I do think. I do carry a sketchbook or a notepad, and I do tend to jot things down. And I wanted the blog to be kind of informal, written in the first person. It's from my perspective. It's not a company perspective. It's me as an individual sharing thoughts and ideas. It's informal, and there's an emphasis on geekery and analysis and things like that. So I've been using Illustrator. This is all vector artwork. This is an image of me looking at my laptop, so I've brought it into Illustrator and created a vector drawing. The light bulbs are vector drawings, and this blue background is felt tip highlighter scribble, which I scanned and imported into Photoshop. Then I clipped it to make it a transparent PNG. Then I imported it into Illustrator. So at the moment I'm just trying to think. I'm pretty much settled on this idea. I'm just thinking how I should render the light bulbs. Should I be using this idea here where the light bulbs are fully formed, including the filament, and you've got this blue sort of background to the light bulb, or should I look at this idea where I've removed the filaments but you can still tell it's a light bulb? I always say less is more, so if you can remove something and the object is still recognizable as a light bulb, do that. However, I'm also thinking of going with this idea where it's just a bit of felt tip stroke highlighter scribble behind the light bulbs. That that gives the impression of ideas that aren't yet formed, like sort as though you're still in the concept stage, whereas this is more fully formed, and that gives the impression of the idea being at some kind of conclusion, simply because it's just it's more that's more like a motif, whereas this is more like illustration. You know, it's got that illustrative, it's more artistic, got that artistic effects. And I've been using Illustrator brushes to create a vector mask. So I'd see this thing here. This is bitmap. That's raster. So what I would do is I would choose a brush like this, draw like that, and then what you can do is you can select the two, and then using the transparency palette you go create mask, and look at that. Isn't that lovely? You see, there's something to be said for hand-drawn gradients and graphics. You bring them into Illustrator and then you can overlay vector shapes on top. I mean, it could almost be a wave crashing in the sea. You know, I could put a surfboard on top of that and a little guy, and it'd completely change the meaning of it. Anyway, I'm going to undo that because I don't like that particular brushstroke. Because remember, I'm trying to get a sense of these. If you look at the navigation, home, about me, latest, and all that, you can see what I've been doing. And I'd like to get an element of that highlighter pen into this logo. So those light bulbs need something doing to them. I know that. I know that. I've made that decision already. So I'm thinking, what should I do? Should I go for this effect, or should I go for this, or should it be this, or what? I mean, I do like these light bulbs with the filaments because they look complete, but my ideas are never complete. I've always got ideas swimming around in my head, so I don't know, we'll see. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any ideas, that'd be great. Thanks, bye.